Hi everyone, it's Michelle from Country Morning Creations, and I am here with a flip through slash tour of my latest project. I would normally call this a ladies' desk journal. However, I made this very gender neutral. I wanted something that would be a great gift for a guy, or if you're a guy and you're into junk journals, you could buy one that's not full of lace and frills and things like that and sewing and all that stuff. So this is a very gender neutral, so I'm just going to call this a travel journal that can be taken with you, and it's a small size that will fit easily into your luggage, whatever you're taking. It would even fit in carry-on luggage. So that was my idea behind making something this size, is it fits in my hand better for me personally, and I know I've got really tiny hands, but it fits in my hand really well. And then it's really easy to just take with you. And that's the point, is this is something to carry with you when you travel and go on your adventures. So we'll take a look at this in a minute, but I made two journals to go in here that are traveler's notebook-ish size, and they both fit in this case. So basically they're the same. They're not real different. There's some slight differences, and I'll point those out. I had a lot of fun making this. First of all, I started with this Tim Holtz ticket fabric, and I got this from, oops, there's stuff sticking to the back. Oh well. Anyway, I got this at Hobby Lobby on sale. And then I don't remember who I bought this from, but I think this was an Etsy shop that had all these travel stickers, and I had to have those. So this is all made out of hardwood. So the spine is hardwood, so it's not going to get crushed if it goes through customs or goes, the luggage handler is not so gentle with your stuff. This is really sturdy. It's hard. I put 3 stickers on the back because I believe backs should not be blank or boring. And then on the front, this is Tim Holtz. So this is a Tim Holtz map out of, I can't remember which one. Anyway, one of his paper pads. And so you'll see a lot of this is Tim Holtz on the cover. I've done a lot with digital kits lately, but these corner pieces are both Tim Holtz. This is Tim Holtz. This is Tim Holtz. This is Tim Holtz. And then this adventure is actually from Nick the Booksmith. So I have stuff that's either Tim Holtz or Nick the Booksmith or something completely different that I made in here. And it's from a variety of different Tim Holtz sources. So this just opens up, and and this is a Tim Holtz hitching post. So yes, lots of Tim Holtz stuff. So in the front here, I've got a double pocket with another one of those. I made 2 smaller tickets. Then this, I believe, most of this I got, the printables are from the Old Design Shop, and I'll make sure I link her below. Julie's awesome. So this is the World in Hemispheres. Some of this may also be Graphics Fairy. At this point, I've been working on this for over 2 weeks, and it's slowly come together. I wasn't sure what direction I wanted to take it in. And so once I finally found direction, it started working. So I have several of these tags in here, and these are tags where I've taken and done trifold paper on the back for journaling on. So you have those 3 pockets. I guess I could take a moment here and stick these back in. Won't take but a minute. And then this is a traveler's notebook that will actually come out. And it's simply tied in at the top right here. So that is what holds it in. And we'll get to the box in a minute. That's the thing I think I'm the most excited about. So I kept this really plain. This is the Tim Holtz die cut book plate that I put some stuff. And I left this blank in case whoever gets this wants to, maybe if you're going traveling, you can put the state or the country or wherever you're going to and use one of these for your travels, and then you can use the other one for another travel. And inside here, this is some real old map that I have. It's from 1985, back when my husband and I got married. So this was some old map that they're all out of date, and honestly, everybody I think uses your Google Maps or Safari Maps or whatever. So we just didn't need a road atlas for the United States from 1985 anymore. So my husband gave it to me, and I was really excited to use it in here. Tons of blank pages, I will tell you that. And this is out of an old dictionary. And then this is what's really cool. I got from Susie at Paper Harbor Co., which is short for company. Anyway, I got somebody's old travel diary. So this is talking about Munich and then let's see. Fun watching. I guess this is just more from that page. So I've got pages from that in here. Then I have a couple of tuck spots. That is, these are impossible to get off. Let me see if I can just slide these out. So I have a journaling card, another tag with the triple layers on the back. I love doing that. And that just tucks under here, but this is a flip. So when you take this Tim Holtz clip off, you can completely write on both sides. And you'll see why I left this very blank when I get to the box in the back. And then I've just got some line paper. This is some more from that travel diary. Lots of blank pages. So again, all coffee dyed papers in here. They are acid neutralized. I acid neutralized the coffee before I dye it. This is acid-free paper from Hammermill, and it's 28 pound instead of the normal 20 pound. So it's got a nice heavy weight. I love writing on this. This is, I'm pretty sure, also from the old design shop, and it's a map of Europe. And I just have that tucked in here. Again, that's that travel diary. And then on this side, I have another map from the old design shop, or I'm not exactly sure. Like I said, some of this is old design shop, some of this is Graphics Fairy, and another journal card that I just have clipped in here. And then again, lots of paper, more from that travel journal and dictionary pages that has state abbreviations, I think, on it. And then there's the back, and there's that. And then this is the part I'm really super excited about. I made this box. This is based on Nick the Booksmith's class. So this is when I make these, they are a cross between two of her classes. They are a cross between her folio class as well as her traveling journal class. And I do variations. So what I love is Nick kind of gives you the basics and you can do whatever you want with it from there. And so for this is genuine leather. This belt across here and these hinges here are genuine leather. And then I've added these brads and more of these stickers on here. This is more of that paper from this paper pack as well. And this actually works. And I want to say these are even Tim Holtz. I'm not exactly sure. But let's get in here. So I built this box and I put it on my Instagram and said, what should I fill it with? And I got tons of great ideas. So this is just packed full of all kinds of wonderful things, I think. And these can all be used to decorate the two journals that this comes with. So I created a mini passport that fits perfectly in here, and it just has some blank pages in it. So I have that mini passport behind it in here. This is an old, genuine, I didn't like tea dye this. This isn't new, this is an old one. And it I got from Paper Harbor Co. And it is full of, you can see all kinds of stamps. This is from Nick the Booksmith. I think this is actually a freebie on her Flickr account, but this was all this office memo things. So that's there. And then again, this is more Nick the Booksmith. These are just some little number codes that I have in here. I have some tickets that are Tim Holtz that I've stamped and cut out. And then I have some more of these passport stamps as well. Then up here, I've thrown in some clips and some safety pins that you can use. These are also Nick the Booksmith. They're from her Flickr page. I just shrunk them down. So to make things a little bit smaller, I will do things, for example, I did this passport and I did these on the same piece of paper, but I did two printings to a side, so they're both there. So those are just two little tags that can be whatever you want to do. I am including a pen. This is a G2 pen. Oh, that's interesting. It doesn't, oh, there it is. This is the Pilot G2 pen, and it's the .07 fine point. Love, love, love these pens. And you can get them in real fancy or you can get them real plain. They come in all kinds of colors, but they last longer than any other pen I know, and they write beautifully. And then if I can get this out of here, last but not least, you may recognize this as a craft stick, but these are all Tim Holtz washi tapes that can be added anywhere you want in your journal. So that is everything that's in the back, and this is actually made out of the same wood that this cover is made out of, so it's very sturdy. And then again, you just buckle it shut and it holds everything in. And so this was some genuine leather. It's not a faux leather, this is real leather. And then down here I have just one last thing to show you, really, which is this little travel Tim Holtz thing. So yes, lots and lots and lots and lots of Tim Holtz in this whole kit. But I love, love, love how it turned out. So last but not least, we'll go real quickly through this. This is basically the same thing again. I have an extra tag. I wasn't sure what to do, so I tucked it in the front. There is, again, matte paper. It's pretty much virtually the same stuff as what was in the other journal. So you basically get two identical journals to go in this. And then these are really easy if you want to make more, because it's just 8.5 by 8.5 sheets of paper. You know, another map here of the United States. More paper, more stuff. I mean, this is all blank. More stuff tucked in here. And then you get to the end, and that is that. So this entire thing, unless this video is marked sold, this entire set is in my Etsy shop, which is linked below. Head on over there and grab this. And I'll tell you right now, shopping online with all the stuff going around with the coronavirus is probably safer than going to the stores. So if you're worried about maybe buying this and you're worried that the virus will still be on it, let it sit for 2 weeks. The virus dies after 14 days. So if you buy this, you can let it sit for 14 days or 2 weeks and then open the package. Or you can just spray it before you open it. I don't know. I don't know that there's a really good way to prevent that from happening, but certainly we can't just let our lives come to a complete halt with all the stuff that's going on with this. So I encourage you to support. If you don't support my Etsy shop, support someone's. There are going to be a lot of small businesses out there that are struggling, and people aren't going to restaurants and people aren't going to be going out. So this is a good time to go out. There's nobody there. You're going to have the whole restaurant to yourself. So support your small local businesses first and foremost. And I want to encourage you to do that. So I hope you've really had fun looking through this with me. I had a lot of fun making this, and I hope you found something that inspires you to be creative today.